Well, here I am live. No one has joined the room yet, but that's quite all right because I know you shall be coming in soon to be here, to be with us, because it's wonderful. Beautiful. So beautiful. Just got done watching what I would classify as crap. It was called Y2K. The the girl who was in it, one of the supporting actors, is the girl that's playing Snow White in the new Snow White film. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Josh. Well, Josh, hopefully you were away somewhere's good. And Crystal has mentioned that Little T is doing better. How old is Little T, Crystal? So we, oh my God, how? I'm trying to concentrate and you're over there erupting. We went to get ice cream after dinner from a place called Jersey Cow. And it's been there a couple years. Hello, Ronnie. He's 6, though. He's got a long time then. And we've driven past there. Oh, I think they opened during the pandemic, like the first year. There used to be a gas station on that corner. But they put this place up, and it's just, and at the same time, about 2 miles away, maybe 3 miles away, they opened another ice cream place, which lasted one season and went out of business. And you drive by there and there's never anybody there. Yet at the Jersey Cow, it was always packed. And we got there at the right time. Well, first of all, it's kind of a miserable day out, but we got there the right time. There was nobody there, and Holly got a hot fudge sundae, and I got an ice cream cone, and it was very good. And let me tell you something. I walk up to the window, and there's nobody inside, but then they all come out the back. I see them, and there's like 5 teenagers, young ladies, and they're like, the one asked me what I'd like, and as I'm telling her, the other 4 have hopped into action. And I mean to tell you, she rings it up, and I hand her my debit card. And before she even hands it back, the one girl's sticking her hand out the window with the ice cream cone. And the other girl is handing me the hot fudge sundae. I mean to tell you, it took me longer to get my debit card out of my wallet than it took them to make everything. So it worked out pretty good. Pretty good. And we got a new buzzer for the dog. Hello, Sarah Ann. Now, she snapped at Archer tonight, and I don't know why. But one of the reasons is she might need her anal glands expressed. But she's got an appointment Monday at 9. And I'm going to tell these people, I already told them, but I said I'll schedule it when I come in Monday. We're going to increase their visits to the vet. Hey, John and Patty. John, you never got logged back into YouTube? Or you just prefer the Facebook interface? And we watched The Pit, which I would suggest anybody with Max watch. We started watching The Studio. Seth Rogen, is that his name?
Yes.
He's a little bit much to take. I mean, he's funny in some things, but he's just like so like out of control. It's he almost makes me nervous, similar to the way Robin Williams used to make me nervous. Hello, Janaea. And but the show out of 3 episodes that have been released, I liked 1.5 of them. Tomorrow night is the season finale of White Lotus. Hello, Andy Flanagan. And then Tuesday, Handmaid's Tale returns with the release of 3 episodes. And then not only that, The Last of Us is coming back next weekend. And there's something else. Hacks is coming back. So it's a big week. I don't know what to tell you, John. I wonder if but you can watch on YouTube. You just can't comment. Because I wonder if one of these times when I was blocking somebody, I accidentally blocked you. But if I blocked you, you wouldn't be able to watch. We went to the Amish market on Thursday just to get pretzels, but we also got fudge. Oh, we got ribs that we brought home. They were very good. Hello, Drone Tech. Long time no see. Like the background of your avatar. And we also got ribs up there that were just unbelievable. I thought. Did you think?
Yes.
Yes. And like I said, we got a new little dog frequency buzzer because Sable adapted to the other one. So I would say White Lotus, is finally, I mean, we're into it this far, but everybody talks about how brilliant this Mike White is. This season was a hunk of shit. And, it's just we've been watching so much that now we got to watch the end. And it's kind of like, well, I don't particularly, I think this Mike White is a weird fucking dude, if I'm being honest, because he just, this has been the Mancave. drone. All right, Andy. Good night. Everyone, all his cast members talk about how brilliant he is. Well, just to let you know who this guy is, he was on Survivor, the TV series, once. Was it a celebrity edition, huh? Or
No, it
just
was just regular.
just rare? He was on there, but he also played. I think his name was Dewey in School of Rock. He was the guy that married to Sarah Silverman in that, and Jack Black was their roommate. So anyway, he's that guy, but he's the writer and director of White Lotus, and the guy's got something for male frontal nudity. Let's put it that way, because in the very first season, which was good, first thing you see is this guy's testicles. And then you also go on to see his, the rest. And then the second season, you got to see the butt of one of the guys. You get to see women too, but it's male frontal nudity you don't normally see. But you got to see Theo James, is that his name?
Yes.
But he had a prosthetic PP on. And then this one, it's out of control, this guy. But the finale's tomorrow night. The excuse me.
Nice.
Sorry, a little gassy. Here's Archer, everyone. Everyone's favorite black dog. Well, you guys might have your own favorite black dog, but he's the favorite black dog at 352. Oh. And Handmaid's Tale, the first 3 episodes are being released Tuesday. And then Hacks is back. And The Last of Us. Is that what that's called? I can't even remember the first season of that. I wish you wouldn't stand so close to that heater, hon.
Well, aren't you want to go out?
And so that gives us something to watch up until, the next couple weeks. Oh, I saw Drone Tech last night. I'm glad you brought that up. Have you guys seen the trailer for the new Naked Gun? Remember Leslie Nielsen, I think was his name? He was just ridiculous. He was in all the airplane movies and the Naked Gun. Well, Liam Nielsen is basically taking up his role, and he's supposed to be Leslie Nielsen's son. And it just looks, the trailer is great. So yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with that, because those movies were just as my best friend used to spell, RED, ridiculous. So I would say to get your viewing goggles on That should be good. And there's a funny scene. It's in the trailer where you have all these guys in front of a wall, like of former police officers, and you've got Leslie or Liam Neeson sitting there saying, "Dad," he's talking to his father and smiling, and then you have another guy looking at George. What was George's last name?
George, I can't remember now.
I can't remember either, but you would know him. And they're all going, and then they have O.J. Simpson's picture, and his son's in front of it. Like they're all saying how much they miss their dad, and it comes to O.J. Simpson's picture, and the kid looks at the camera and goes, "Mm-hmm." It was just, it was funny. I don't know how O.J. Simpson's kids feel about it, but no, Leslie Nielsen died probably over 10 years ago. More than that. I bet you it was closer to like 15 years ago. Hey, Google, when did Leslie Nielsen die?
Leslie Nielsen died on November 28th, 2010.
Yeah, 15 years ago. Almost 15 years ago. But, I mean, Airplane was funny. That was funny. I mean, Naked Gun. I mean, the one thing I always remember is, what's her name? Presley climbing the ladder, and he said he's beneath her, and he's like, "Nice beaver," and she actually hands him down a stuffed beaver. Well, that's because, Drone, you don't have your Google program right. I think you can train it to your voice. Although we are sometimes sitting there watching TV or sometimes doing nothing, and the Google Home Mini will come on and tell us something. They had Airplane where that woman Barbara, she was from Leave It to Beaver. I think she was the mother, and she was translating Jive. That was insane. Are you guys going away? All right, you don't have to yell at me. What is the constant attacks?
I'll attack you already.
Can you at least allow me the courtesy of finishing my live broadcast and then embarrass me and humiliate me? I don't know what that sound was. Hopefully it was her mouth. But Naked Gun, I also liked, and something that couldn't be made today, I don't think, was Blazing Saddles. He wasn't in that, but and then when you see Young Frankenstein with Peter Boyle as the monster, I like now see we're watching Everybody Loves Raymond. We watch it every night with dinner. And he's plays Ray, the father, and it's just so much different. It's so different seeing him in that role. Blazing Saddles was great. When Gene, what's his name from that? When he, Gilda Radner's husband, when he passed away, my buddy and I looked for that and found Blazing Saddles and watched it. I also watched Young Frankenstein because that had him in it. Trying to think what else were. I mean, those movies, they were like, I don't know what you would call Naked Gun, like with the by Beaver. They were like foul, but not, you know. But there were other movies like Animal House and stuff like that that were um, vulgar because of the language and all and what was happening in them. I like Blues Brothers. Now you'll never see. Well, they're redoing Naked Gun, so maybe you'll. I was just about to say you'll never see that again, but apparently we are. I also thought the Bridesmaids, I thought was very good. Bridesmaids. Police Squad. I'm glad you brought that up. My buddy Matt and I must send, you know, reels to each other, probably 10 a day each. And if it's high mark, if it's not like a reel, it might be a tweet, might be YouTube, but it's normally Instagram. And I sent him that. They got all these videos coming up now, which are done with AI, which it shows celebrities who died like years ago, how it predicts they would have looked today. And it's singing some song, and, but they're really sad. And some of the pictures of the people are like, you're like, whoa, because it looks just like them, and they'll be sitting there waving or doing something. You've probably seen the videos too of a celebrity today with their arm around their younger self. They're creepy as fuck too. I'll tell you this year, and they've already started it, but I'm telling you, this year is going to be the first time you start seeing AI movies released, and it's going to allow indie producers with good ideas to start making movies without actors. What are you doing, honey?
Come on.
What?
I was trying to get her to leave me alone.
Death of a Unicorn. The hell was that? The hell kind of adult video is that, Mark? I'm just kidding. Tomorrow I gotta get some more Gas X.
We have some.
I have some. Enough to get me through the night. And you know what I say? Whatever gets you through the night. All right. All right. Look, that's like a blotch of missing hair. Oh my God. I look like I have stage 4 something. Lloyd Bridges was funny in the airplane movies too. All those guys. Robert Stack, wasn't that the name of the other guy? And there was that other guy, Robert something, younger guy at the time, who played the pilot who was having flashbacks. We're thinking about comedies, Hal.
Yeah.
Yes. What comical movie have you liked?
No.
Come on. You didn't like Bridesmaids?
No, I like Bridesmaids.
The new Ghostbusters, the most recent one, speaking of Paul Rudd, with him and the Frozen Kingdom or something. I tried twice and I did not get beyond the 10-minute mark with that. But the good news is Finn Wolfhard or Guard or whatever his name is,
Wolfhard.
he is finally, his body has caught up to his nose. And like I saw him, hello, Lisa Ann Alugali. He played like Paige or something on Saturday Night, the movie that came out on Netflix last month. But I saw him, like, they have finished Stranger Things, and they showed him like being interviewed about how it ends and all. And he just he's actually turned out somewhat handsome. He's not the grotesque child he was 7 years ago when this shit started 6 years ago.
They're all old enough for Social Security at this point.
We also watched Alien Romulus. It was okay. Holly liked it. It was, if I wasn't comparing it to other movies in the series like Prometheus and whatever the other one was. I would say it was very good, but when you put it comparison with them, it was just okay. And oh, I sent her a list this morning of all the films coming out this year. And I got to tell you, out of like, I don't know, there's probably 30 films in that list. I got to tell you, I was maybe excited for one or two of them. We did see The Gorge, and that was okay. The premise and the suspense they set it up with was really good. One of the things I think they're coming out with, well, actually, there's a Saw movie on there. And I had just only recently watched all the Saw movies. Mrs. Biggins insisted I do it, or she said she was leaving. But we watched them all.
He has bad taste sometimes and hasn't watched simple, classic horror movies.
I watched that with you.
You watched that. You only watched the first Final Destination, though.
Oh, I've seen bits of all of them, though. Well, maybe not all of them. And I watched the Screams. And I know who Dewey. Is that his name?
Yes.
Is. And but they have a Saw coming back, and they also have another one of the Ed and Lorraine Warren bullshit, I think.
Yeah, one more, that's it.
It's called Last Rites. And let me see if I can find. I sent Baby Girl Holly Barnes.
Oh!
What the hell's going on over there?
What?
Somebody said, anyone else see the man with the cardboard sign that says, "My family was kidnapped by ninjas," in front of Dirty J's on Zion and Ocean Heights? Where's that? What's Dirty
I
J's?
haven't heard of it.
Is that Juliana's?
I want to find the ninjas that did it.
Somebody said, what is Dirty J's? Giuliani's. Actually, somebody does have a picture of it. Family kidnapped by ninjas.
Not every day you hear that.
No, what the hell's Pete's doing down there? All right, let me see. Oh, they're making a sequel to Nine Perfect Strangers. All right, here's what has come out so far. Wolfman, Love Hurts, Captain America something. It's with the new Captain America and Harrison Ford. Snow White, which hasn't been getting really a lot. Hello, Squatch. Alt Knights, I don't even know what that's about. A Minecraft movie, which I've heard mixed reviews on.
Nice.
Mickey 17, I heard a lot of good shit about.
Lost a lot of money though.
Did it?
Yeah.
Doesn't come out till April 18th.
It's already out in Europe or something, and it's like one of the biggest money losses.
Since Cleopatra.
I don't know.
Until Dawn. Thunderbolts, I have zero interest in. Final Destination, something you can't read. It's blurry. Lilo and Stitch, I think it's live action. And my best friend's daughter she like loves Lilo and Stitch. Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. What the fuck is up with Tom Cruise's face? Can anyone tell me? What up, Squatch? He just looks like puffy. It's not like a plastic surgery face. It's because if that's plastic surgery, it's horrible. Karate Kid Legends, Ballerina. I don't know what that's about. Elio, something about how to train your dragon more 28 years later. That I'd like to see. Brad Pitt, F1 could give a shit. Megan 2.0, I'd like to see. Jurassic World Rebirth. I probably like to see that. Superman, I'll watch it, but yeah, but this is not something old, Squatch. Someone said he was starting to get like a sunken face, so he did fillers or whatever, but he looks fucking bad. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Smurfs, Fantastic Four is maybe only the one Marvel film I want to see next year. The Naked Gun we were talking about, 1 August. Freakier Friday, that was good.
I want to see that.
Yeah. The Conjuring, Last Rites, Saw 11, Tron Ares. I didn't see the last Tron. I saw the first one.
Jared Leto's in this one.
Who?
Jared Leto.
Oh, you'll like that. Mortal Kombat 2. Predator Badlands. The Running Man. Wicked for Good. Zootopia 2. Now, this next one was just a total shock to me. Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
It was a big hit.
Yeah, well, I just didn't know they were making another one. And Avatar, some bullshit. It could be Ozempic face on him, but he just looks freaking bad. But see, Ozempic faces normally, like, they're all hollowed out, aren't they? Or does that give him a swollen face? He just looks bad. I meant today to go to Ocean City because they were having an OC con just to go over there and look, but I forgot. Although they are back tomorrow, 10 till 4. So is there anything on that list I went over that you guys are looking forward to? My buddy Stuart
Mm.
was over there today
Where?
at the OC Con.
Where?
What?
Where?
I just said.
Where?
Oh, speaking of that, Five Nights at Freddy's or something. There's a character that Stuart's there with.
Where?
I got to talk to Stuart.
Why?
He's going through a greasing his hair phase. Stuart, I'm so glad he had cancer last year, went through the whole treatment phase, and that son of a bitch grew his hair back like overnight, thick as hell.
Jealous?
Yes, I'm jealous. I mean, I wouldn't want to go through cancer to get it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So is there anything on that list that you're excited about?
Yeah, I think the Freddy's one I want to see. The Saw one I want to see. The the Warrens, Ed and Lorraine Warren, The Last Rites, whatever that one was. These pizza places are running GoFundMe's. There was a pizza place in Hamilton. We just had a pizza place here in the township that's been here for years that just closed. They ran a GoFundMe and it failed. But this place in Hamilton didn't pay their state taxes. So anyway,
I didn't know that.
well, they just reopened. They paid them. They did a GoFundMe that raised money. And also, I guess he borrowed. The Conjuring. That's right. Last Rites. Oh, yeah. Ronnie just mentioned. She's looking forward to 28 years later.
Yes. I might actually attempt to go see it in the theater.
I surprised Howie on Thursday by driving up to the Amish market because all we wanted was their pretzels, but we got a couple other things.
were nice there. We didn't see the same person to get the pretzels.
We didn't see the one eyebrow, one mustache. You know what, Hal? I'm just thinking maybe that was two eyebrows. Just one was under the other one. But she had a mustache and a single eyebrow. Now, you may be Amish and all, you may not watch TV, but somebody has had to know coming through there to say, honey, let's pluck the center eyebrow and pluck the upper, or shave the upper lip. You just got to do something about that. But, yeah. But we got the ribs too. And we went up to the young gentleman, and Holly got provolone cheese, who last time accidentally gave her something.
Pastrami instead of bologna.
Yeah, that's close. That's easily confused. I get knocked down, but I get up again. I got all these people that come up on my Facebook that are people you may know. She had a unibrow, all right. You know, one of the things about AI is I might actually be able to have Bad Ben in an upcoming film. Yeah, now. There was a month from today or 5 weeks from today. I think it's actually from from this weekend is FrankenCon 4. And they have Joe Bob Briggs back and Darcy the mail girl, and well, I don't really know much about it because they haven't. Last year they didn't mention anything to me. This year they didn't mention anything to me. I must have done something wrong, but my hair is like all coming out. I just need to shave this. She's been telling me. She's been telling me this for years. I think I'm just going to go total baldy. The only problem is if you start shaving your hair, you've got to shave it constantly, because if not, your head will stick to your pillow. It's disgusting.
You feel very strongly about that, I understand.
Yes. But if I shave my head, I can grow a goatee. And I'll look like an arsehole. Nick Lovala. I got to ask him the proper way to pronounce. Hal, check the weather. When's it supposed to rain?
Tomorrow.
Isn't it a high percentage chance?
80% right now.
That's it?
Tomorrow and Monday. 95% chance on Monday.
Ah.
But it's supposed to be 73 tomorrow.
Oh, God. So maybe I'll run over to that comic book thing tomorrow. I don't know. I should have hooked up with Stewart and had him drive me because
You can touch his hair.
so I could talk to him about his hair. Just kidding, Stewart, in case you're watching. Well, folks, I guess I will wrap. I've been on for about an hour, so I guess I will wrap this up for now. Thank you for being you magnificent people, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow, possibly early.